Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
What's up, guys? What's up? I'm so glad you made it, Jade. That's the only reason I'm doing a day stream, mainly so you could catch them, because I know when I do it late at night, it's like impossible for you. So I'm so glad you made it. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Sly. Hey, Rabbit. Hi, Michelle. Daniel, welcome to the 1 month membership. Wendy, are you on the backup channel or on the main, honey? Thank you, Daniel. Hi, Adam. How you been? Sly, how are you doing? Y'all, we got to talk about some stuff. Because I don't know. You're on the main, Miss Wendy. Okay. Do you have your membership thing on? Because I'm going to try to get you one of the memberships so you can do our members only with us. Because the majority of the time when I want to cover the jerks in the community, I'm going to be on the members, and I don't want you to miss anything. Oh, my bad. That was the other one from last night. How to gift the, what is it called? The membership. The membership gifting. You do have it on? Okay, let me try, see if I could get you. Okay, actually, can you turn it off and turn it right back on? I don't know if that will make it go right to you or not. Oh my God, Jade. Jade already tried to get you. Crystal got one. Night Angel, Sly. Oh, no, not Sly already had her. It's Kentucky Wildcat. Jade, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one I can't see that got one, but it still didn't get you, Miss Wendy. So, Miss Wendy, yeah, try to turn it off and turn it back up. Jade, thank you. Girl, I swear, y'all are amazing. Thank you. I want to help Miss Wendy get a membership. So, Miss Wendy, I don't know if you want me to send you the money and you do it, or if you want to try it this way. Jade, again, thank you so much. That was very kind of you. I don't want any of my people who are always here like to miss anything. Is the reason I'm trying to do that. Hi, Thorn Blades. What's up? Hi, Loving Life. How are you? We got to talk about something serious just a minute. I'm just trying to fix something for Miss Wendy real quick. Jade, is there a video you want me to play? Here, let's play a quickie. You know, because I heard that this person keeps running their mouth about me, so she might become content soon if she don't fucking stop, because I've been ignoring and ignoring and ignoring and ignoring for quite some time, and I'm at that limit, you know.
No, you better not. Don't you dare fart in here.
Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face. Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face.
So, must chillax. Night Angel, thank you for being here. Carla, what's up? Selena, Kat, good to see you guys. I know, Miss Wendy, but you know, I always look for, hey, Amber, girl. You know, I'm trying to help you out, though. Miss Wendy, I don't want you to miss anything. You are a main part of the channel for me, and if I don't see you in the streams, it bums me out. So I always worry where you're at. Are you okay? And so I'm going to try to figure out how to get the membership to you. So if you want me to just do it by the gifting, or do you want me to send it to you, whichever one. And then I don't want you to put anything towards it, of course. Yeah, I'm about to get into it, Amber, because I'm blown away. Like, did we not just have this conversation the last time around they did this shit? When they did this shit to John, did we not have the conversation then about what they were doing, that they were going to get someone killed? Shit's pissing me off. And it would have been your husband's right. That's what's fucked up. It would have been your husband's right to pew pew if he needed to, because this woman's opening the door trying to go in the house with the sign right there. She sits there and reads. Y'all gotta see this stuff. Kat, how are you doing? I'm just blown away by this. I'm blown away by this. I cannot believe people are still fucking doing this. Guess what, people? If someone does get killed over this because they go to someone's house and they think that it's safe for them and they have the invitation to show up, but the people who are living at the home don't realize that's what's going on. And they pew pew because, again, y'all, a woman literally just she did break it in there to Amber's house. Do you understand that you are going to go to jail? The people who are making these ads, you're going to go to jail. Here, let me show y'all what's going on. But Miss Wendy, we're going to circle back to you just a minute because I do want to take care of Jade again. Thank you so much. You did not need to do that. That is very sweet of you. Okay, let me show y'all. Let's show the first round of who showed up. Oh, and by the way, for the lady that we were covering last night, the paranormal crisis lady, you know, on TikTok, Sophie said she talked to that woman. So if Sophie comes in here, Sophie, I'd love an update what she said to you. Yeah, y'all, two people could have got, oh my God, I just can't. I can't. Hi, Sean. How are you? All right, let me show y'all what happened. So if you don't know, in this community, there seems to be this thing going on where people want to do Craigslist ads and they want to send people to your house. Now, what they're doing is they're creating these Craigslist ads and saying everything in the house is for free. We're moving. We can't take it all with us. Just walk on in and get whatever you want is what they're, I don't know what the new one said, Amber. If you want to come up, speak on what it actually said, it's up to you. Or if you want to say it for later, whichever. If you want to post it, whatever. But usually hi, honeybee. Usually what they're doing is they're saying stuff is free, come in and get what you want. Well, they've done this to Amber before and people showed up. So Amber got this sign and she's been putting the sign outside because now she's like ready for it. Right. Now the people that this has happened to in the community has been Trishalicious, which that was a whole different group doing that. And I think that's where everybody's getting the idea from, was the IP2 community. That's where I think the idea came from, because Bombshell actually originated, like, used to be over there in that community. And I think maybe she witnessed them doing it, because the first time I ever heard of it, this guy Vernon did it to Trishalicious and told these people to just shoot through the windows. Like, and there was a little girl sitting on the couch. I kid y'all not. That's what they were saying. So that's where I think it came from, right? Well, and then it got done to Amber. Same people she was fighting back then. So coincidence? Who knows? Doubt it. Then it was threatened to be done to Jules by Brooke. The nurse wanted men to show up in droves to Jules' house. And first she said, let's do the Craigslist ad. But then Brooke's like, no, that's not good enough. I want to do a billboard so men show up in droves to Jules' house. Yeah, real nice stuff right there. I'll tell you what. So then it got done to John. They did it to John. Remember when John and Cody had left and then a man showed up? And I felt so bad for that guy that showed up because these are innocent people who don't know what's going on. They are the victim just as much as the homeowners are the victims. And anyways, let's just play what happened. This happened hours ago. You have to be kidding me. So it actually said that? What's up, Jules? Yeah, it actually said on the Craigslist ad to ignore your signs. Oh my God. That's why that lady tried to barge in. She actually came in, right? And y'all, well, Blake loses his shit on the lady, and I feel so bad for her, but he's trying to protect his kid and his wife. And you know what I mean? Like, no wonder, I'm sure he is pissed off. He has every right to be pissed off. But these people that are doing this, like, y'all could have got someone killed today, and y'all don't care. And I'm sure they'll do it again.
He can't answer the door right now.
And that's another aspect of it, Sly. They have a German Shepherd. Do you know I've only been bit by one dog in my life, and it was a German Shepherd who latched onto my thigh, and I still have the scar today. And it was because my friend, he's a Marine, he took this laser lighter and he was training the dog because he was going to become a police officer. That dog's supposed to be his canine helper or whatever. So he was helping train the dog, and he thought it was funny to take a laser and put it on my leg because that's how they start to train them on who to attack. Right? So he put it on my leg, think it was hilarious. And I still have the scar to this day. Like, you don't mess around with German Shepherds, y'all. You don't. Okay, that's the dumbest shit ever. All of this, all the way around, fucking crazy.
But if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Uh, I saw an ad on Craigslist.
Did you see the sign down there that says it's a fake ad?
No, man.
Look straight down.
Okay. It's not here.
Do you see how he showed up 2 cars deep? Like he was ready to load up on all their shit. And what if they were not home? Like, which, yes, I'm sure they would have the door locked. Hey, Brooks Nose, you made it. I'm sure they. So someone in either Bombshell's group or Brooks group, whichever one. I'm not going to say which. I mean, I don't know for sure. None of us know for sure yet. But someone decided to put a Craigslist ads for Amber's house again. Conveniently, Amber did a stream about 5 hours ago on Bombshell. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know if that ties to it, but 5 hours ago, a stream was done about Bombshell and about her bankruptcy thing. Which y'all, honest, at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, I more care about how they treat people than that stuff. You know, hard times are hard times. But I get why they go back and forth so hard. But she did stream like 5 hours ago, and then as an hour ago, a Craigslist ad was put up for people to show up to ignore the sign. Amber has a sign on her front porch stating that if either you're here for a Craigslist ad, it's a fake ad. I didn't post it. And the Craigslist ad even said, ignore the signs on the porch. In fact, take the signs off the porch and just walk on in, or something to that effect. Like, they're having people show up to others' houses off the internet to take all their belongings, saying, oh, everything's for free, we can't take it with us. And some ads I've seen even list the type of shit they have in the house. Like, it's beyond madness. But the next video is where it really gets amped up. So this happened like what, an hour or two ago, Amber? And the next one, this lady could have got K'd and it would have been justified, y'all.
What? Somebody posted a Craigslist ad. I guess we got to go put the sign exactly in front of the door, because I just asked the idiot. I'm like, do you not see the ad right there down beside your feet? The sign?
Somebody's pulling crap again now?
Huh?
Somebody's pulling crap again, huh?
Yes, Kaylee, can you try to find it? Kaylee's the bomb at finding them.
Can you get the other one from downstairs?
You can. Stupid. Nothing better to do on a Saturday. Shut up, dog.
I'd be glad for those. I know you're glad for those dogs because they alert you on all the shit. Okay, now watch the next one. This is, and like I said, I told y'all last time this happened to John that y'all were going to get someone killed doing this, because you don't know the mental capacity that these people, the people that are showing up, you don't know what their mental health is like. You don't know if they're suffering with schizophrenia, bipolar. You don't know if they have rage issues. You don't know if they're fresh out of prison. You don't know any of this shit. Y'all are just sending people. This lady that walked in, you would think reading that sign would have been enough to be like, yeah, I ain't going to risk it. I bet that shit would have happened in Texas. People would turn right around and say, no, everybody's protected in Texas, okay? But this next lady, bless, you know? Wait, where is that? So, videos, there it is. But I said last time that happened that they're going to get someone K'd for that reason. And here we go again. All right, is this the right one? Yeah, breaking and entering. And again, this is on Amber's channel. Y'all go show her support, because this is not okay. Yeah, Amber, did you get a police report on this? They're not even trying to get her severely injured. Like, they're going to get, either she's going to be injured, her daughter could be kidnapped, her husband could go, like, oh my God, he could get in a fight with people that show up. And what if the people show up with weapons as well? To, you know, like, oh my God, I just cannot with this shit. This is out of control. And let me be clear. Okay, she has a police report, she said. Let me be clear, y'all. Yeah, she has kids at home. Multiple children, minors at home. Amber does. And normally her husband's not there. It's only because it's on a weekend he is there, if I remember correctly. Because usually he's out and about working. So she's lucky he's there. But yeah, trigger warning on this, because this lady's going to get yelled at. But again, I understand why he is so mad. And so when you watch it, please remember, it's for good reason. I mean, he doesn't know who's breaking in. He just knows his daughter screaming that someone's walked in the house. Do you see how calmly that lady just busted right in that door? I cannot. The majority of us, and this is what I'm talking about. Like before, I've heard other creators be like, "Oh, no one will ever do it. No one will ever show up. No one will ever, come in your house. No one will ever come with weapons. No one will ever mess with your kids." They're like, y'all banking on that is the dumbest shit ever. Do you not pay attention to the news and how evil the world is right now? Knees deep in moving. Oh, you're moving again? Well, hopefully it's a brand new slate for you, Miki, and I hope you have a great, fresh start. And I hope you have support to help you move. Thank you. I appreciate it, Miki. It's good to see you. And yeah, this lady showed up. Look, this lady showed up with two men. What if these men got pissed off at Blake because Blake's yelling at this elderly lady, which, again, everyone's victims in this situation except the people that posted it. What if they decided they wanted to get exact revenge on Blake because he yelled at this old lady because he's trying to protect his family? What if they showed up with weapons to fight back? And again, you can't bank on, oh, no one would ever just walk in. Clearly, they do. Clearly, they fucking do. And yeah, Brooke, I'm talking about you because you're the one that said, oh, I didn't think anyone would actually show up. Remember that shit? I didn't think anyone actually would do anything. I didn't think anyone would actually mess with you at the hotel. I didn't think anybody would actually go to your sister's house looking for you. I didn't think anybody would actually get the interview with Keaton. I didn't think anyone actually would write letters to DW in prison. But they've done all of it, haven't they? So that fucking excuse needs to stop because that don't work. Oh, makes me so mad. She could have got pew-pewed right there. And they didn't even know about it until, look, that lady's, like I said, she just opened the door, read the sign, opened the door, walks her ass right fucking in. Sorry for my cussing. I'll stop my cussing. I'm just mad about this because the danger of everyone involved. But for Sean, out of respect for Sean and Adam, I'll stop cussing. I apologize.
Get the fuck out of here! Go! Read a fucking sign! Never open a door!
It said do not.
Never open a door!
Okay, sorry, sir.
We will shoot!
We're
Get
sorry.
off our property!
The man goes, wow, what have you got yourself into? She's like, well, someone said to open the door. Where did it say open the door? Is it on the Craigslist ad? Because she said it says open the door. And you hear Amber screaming at Blake to calm down, which I get why he's mad. He's dealt how many times y'all dealt with this shit now? That right there would have been it. Thank God it was during the daytime, because at nighttime, if he had not been able to see who was walking in, again, there's so many factors to this that this could have been the end for this elderly lady. And let's also think about her health issues. What if she had a heart condition and that her getting yelled at threw her into a heart attack? I swear, y'all don't think. It says ignore the do not knock signs on the ad. This lady just straight up came in. She didn't even just knock. Did you notice that? She didn't even knock. She just barged in. She didn't even give y'all a chance to respond. Yeah, he had every fucking right. Every fucking right to be pissed. because people want to play games with other people's lives on the internet. Y'all could have had someone's grandmother just killed. Y'all don't care. And why? Because this lady wanted some free stuff. I'm telling you, in Texas, they would have been K'd much quicker. And if you don't understand, Amber and her family are originally from Texas. So, yeah, that mindset doesn't go away within 2 years. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Door!
Hello?
Get the fuck out of here! Go! Read the fucking sign! Never open a door!
It said do not.
Never open a door!
Okay, sorry, sir.
We will shoot!
We're
Get
sorry.
off our property!
Okay, so my next question is, what's the cops telling you? What are they going to do about this? Because this is the fact that they just keep getting away with this. I don't get it. What are the cops telling you? Yeah, they told the people to show up, ignore the signs on the porch, take the signs on the porch, and to knock it. Well, and to ignore what's said on them. So, and what she has on them is that if you're here for an ad on Craigslist, do not knock. Fake ad or something to that extent. Hello, Lisa. How are you? It is. And that's what they don't get. Just because you posted an ad doesn't mean you're in it. Like, just because you're not there and you're not like forcing the people to go doesn't mean you're innocent. You would be held responsible for that shit. Not Amber, not her husband. You assholes that are posted. And if you don't think they could track that shit with the IP address, they would figure it out. Okay, Sean, you have a great day, hun. I don't understand who. And then all these people that back these creators up that do this shit to others. Y'all cool with that? Y'all, that's okay. This is fun and games. It's just trolling, right? Because again, if this was to happen to Bombshell, if it were to happen to Brooke, if it were to happen to Maria, if it were to happen to Turkey Teeth, if it would happen to any of them, I would still say y'all are wrong and y'all are playing people's lives. You're going to get someone killed. This goes beyond the scope of, oh, I don't like you. It goes way beyond that. Oh my God. I know. Right? Hell, it scared me and I wasn't even there. I was scared of Blake and I wasn't even there. But yeah, they could trace it. It told them to break and enter. Dude, I mean, that shit, that sent chills up down my spine listening to that and knowing that she could have been DOA. I know. It was wrong when they did it to him. Hell, even that guy, I feel so bad for these people that show up, but I understand why the frustration and the anger. I do wish John would look at more of their victims too, because like I said, that old man, that other guy that showed up was not an old man. I'm talking to John's house, but I know comments were made about his appearance. That man that did show up, and like I said, he's victim too. You know, the lady's a victim. The man that showed up before that I don't think for a second any of these people would show up if they knew it was going to be put on YouTube or if it was for YouTube games. I don't think a single person would have showed up knowing it's just people after a deal. That's their crime. Is they show up thinking it's okay. And again, mental capacity plays a part in this. What if that was a man that got yelled at by Blake and next thing you know, there's a fight pops off. And what if the men that show up have weapons with them? Oh, there you go. Amber lost her husband. The kids lost their dad. Like, fucking insane. I hope so too. It's horrible, Angel. And there are children there. What if the little girl was outside playing on her bike or something, and one of these guys that show up are a predator and just snatch her? People have been K'd over much less. Y'all get that? Yeah, they are. And I hope that never happens. True, there's that. I mean, obviously he's there. But what if he wasn't? Like, what if he had not been there? What if, Amber, what if you had been like home by yourself and a man showed up, walks in, sees you, and decides to go and take his chance? What if the kids were, if it was just you and the kids there, and a man shows up and decides that they're going to just, like, you just don't fucking know. If these people had shown up, if that ad had stayed up all night and people showed up at nighttime, I'm convinced someone would have been DOA. Because at nighttime, no one's going to wait to see who it is before they, not when someone's breaking in your door and everyone at home's in bed asleep. Oh yeah, they definitely can be prosecuted. I would assume. I mean, I don't know what Amber, what the cops tell. Like, what are they going to get them for? I'm sure there's a whole plethora of things they can get them for. I'm just curious what they said they're going to mainly go for. And it'd be great to know if they could, put both of them together. Right. Everybody needs to have weapons, y'all. But please put them up. Sick. Oh, did she? Man. It's down. Oh, thank God. That's a relief. Oh, man. This shit's scary. So, yeah, I was just wanted to come live and bring that to y'all's attention because I know some of y'all don't see everything that goes on with Amber, but I just had to be like, people got to think this shit through. And what? Because what? Amber did a stream you don't like. Amber calls you out. So what? That goes with YouTube. Talking shit about each other goes with YouTube. It does. The real life shit does not. And that's even the most severe level of real life that you could get. Yeah, girl, I was looking for you last night. I know my notifications don't go out like they used to. It's been hell. So if you are not a member, or not a member, if you're not subbed to the channel, make sure you sub, turn on your notifications because you're not going to be able to see them if not. No filter either, nor does I react angry much like John, so I understand them. What I don't understand is how the nurse, that woman's begging to, never mind. I'm just going to, she's got her own shit coming her way. Yeah, people showed up to Amber's door. Another Craigslist ad was posted. The first guy that showed up was a man who she had signs out on the front door, and the Craigslist ad said, "Oh, by the way, there's going to be signs on the porch. Just ignore it and walk on in." And then told them to steal the signs off the porch as well. So whatever Amber has to protect herself from this shit, they wanted them to take it away. And so anyways, the first guy that showed up, he didn't even read the signs to even know, but he ignored it anyway. He would have ignored it anyways. He left. He came with 2 cars deep, and then he left. When he found out, when Amber said, "But dude, I didn't put the sign. Someone else did." But the second lady that showed up, she came with 2 gentlemen, and she read the sign and saw on Amber's sign that it says it's a fake ad. I didn't post it. She didn't even knock on the door. She just barged right on in Amber's house. And Blake came out screaming at her, as he should, and said, "Get the fuck out of here. We will keep you." And so she left. But again, there's just so many versions of that could have ended much worse. Man, I hope they find the person. And then whoever gets, if you get caught, that's on you. Don't be expecting none of us have any sympathy for you. The people who are doing this, don't expect any sympathy. No worries, no worries. Hey, I get my numbers on my replay anyway, so that's okay. I just don't feel I just don't want you to feel left out. I'm doing a day stream now because I know Jade hasn't been able to catch them at night, so that's why I'm trying to be here. But at least it's good to see you. I'm not current on what's going on. I appreciate the update. If I know if anyone is doing this, I will let said person know. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, children in the house. Amber said her daughter saw this lady walk in. Right. But that's crazy. Like, I mean, it is a good idea, Miss Wendy. But it's just crazy that that's like, she's got to take even more precautions for shit that other people are doing. That's fucked up. That even the fact that she even had to buy a sign to put out there to tell people that like it happens that often that she has to do that. She gets those pizza deliveries, and hell, I don't know what else has been done. I mean, I know the pizza deliveries and I know the Craigslist has been done to Amber, but she deals with it so often. Like if y'all didn't see the sign, it had two sides to it, and the first sign said, "If you're here for a delivery, I didn't order anything," I think is what it said. And then on the back one was, "If you're here for a Craigslist ad, I didn't post it. Ignore the ad. Don't knock," or and they just, like I said, now they've gotten so they've gotten so detailed on these Craigslist ads that they're adding that to it as well. Oh, looky there. $500 to anyone who will come forward with proof about who is doing these ads. Right. Grapevines think alike. Y'all, she's good. She will follow through with her money. Y'all know that. It wouldn't be a trick. She would really give you that $500. Oh, and Broke Snow says she will add $200, so $700 to the person who will come forward and show with proof about who did these ads. Let me do this. Hopefully I don't have typos. There we go. Oh, 8. Lisa Jones said she will add 100. So hold on. So now it's $800. $800 for the person. If you know who's doing this in this community, if you have proof, messages, phone call, anything, we need proof though, that can help us get something done to the person that's doing this. Whoever is doing this to Amber, holy shit, there's another 100. $900 to the person that can come forward with evidence on who did these Craigslist ads to Amber. I'll do it. I knew I had a typo. I never get it correct. Hold on, y'all. Let me refresh. Did I get it right this time? There we go. There you go. Y'all are awesome that y'all are willing to do that. That is very awesome. So to the person, if you know who's doing this, don't think for a second that these people will not sell you out for a tenth of that. They're not going to be your friends. If they would try to throw your ass under the bus in a heartbeat if it came down to charges. Controlla is actively treating children live right now. Threatening, you mean? I don't mess with kids. I don't mess with kids. No, I will not play that. Make it an even $1,000. $1,000 to anyone. And y'all, these women that are doing this, I'm telling you, they're good for it. They are good for it. It's not a trick. It's not a trick. They will turn on you in a heartbeat. At least get you some cash, and then you could like get your kids Christmas or pay some bills or go on vacation. Because in a heartbeat, they would do it to turn your ass in. They are not your friends. Do y'all not see how quickly people flip up on and switch up on you in this community, especially to save their own ass over the pettiest shit? What do you think they would do to you about stuff like criminal charges? So don't protect the people that are doing this, because if they would do it to you, if they're willing to do it to someone else in this community, they would do it to anyone in the community. So $1,000 reward for anyone that could come forward with evidence. And I can vouch for the women that are offering. So do what's right. Come forward. Let us know. Let Amber know. Let anyone know. If you don't even want to tell Amber, just let one of us know. Like, we'll get the information to her. Please, just be smart about it. Don't protect them. Enough is enough. That is an impressive reward, y'all. $1,000. And all you gotta do is come clean about who did it, and you have the group chat, because you know how they do in the group chats. It's probably going to be done in a group chat, because that's how they always do their shit on that side. They always have these group chats, and they all speak about their big plans to take people down. And so whatever evidence you have, come forward with it. No, I don't want to be long live. What the hell? I don't even want to be live long, because I just wanted to speak out against what's being done and just give people something to think about who are doing this. That is very awesome of y'all. So Amber's going to offer how much again? Did you say 500? And then the other lady said that they will make the rest of it. So it's going to be Amber, Cat, Brooks Nose, Miki. Are we sure? Are we at the right number? Oh, that's right. Brooks Nose says she'll do 200. Okay, so yeah, we're at 1,000. Oh yeah, I will not mess with that one, Mr. LOL. I had my own issues with that one. It does need to stop. And again, if this was being done to the people, oh, and Lisa, that's right. Thank you, Lisa. If it was being done to any of my enemies, I would also be upset for you and speaking out against it. So don't think I'm just choosing sides, or that like, oh, I'm biased and I'm only caring because it's happening to Amber. No, nobody should go through this. It is, Mr. LOL. It is. I had my own issues with that one. But yeah, I'm going to get going. I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention that this is happening. I hope and pray someone does the right thing and come forward. You got everything to gain and nothing to lose, honestly. Yeah, maybe some people get mad and like, so what? They're going to get mad at you anyways. They're going to find a petty reason to get mad at you anyways. And again, if the shoes were on the other foot, they would gladly turn your ass in for probably $100. So just think about it. You don't want to be tied to this shit when it goes down. Brooks knows. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Miki. Thank you guys for helping and trying to get justice for Amber and to get something done about this, because this is not the first time it's happened to her. And it's pretty safe to say it won't be the last. I hope it's the last, but knowing this group, it won't. And if this happens to any of y'all, make sure y'all call the cops each time. That is so sick. This is so sick. Right, Lisa. Totally understandable. Totally understandable, hon. There you go. So what the person you'll do, you'll go to Amber or someone tied to Amber, say that you have the information about who did it. And then when Amber can confirm that it's legit and hand it to the police and stuff, then you will get your money. It will be the other ladies will then cash out the money to Amber, and then she'll give it to you for doing what's right. You'll cash out, PayPal, whichever one. Yeah, please come forward and do the right thing, y'all. Because that old lady could have got Kate. Amber's kid could have got injured. That works too. Yes. That way, if you want to be anonymous too, that's no problem. I don't blame you one bit. Look what this community does. And now people wonder why I don't want people knowing anything about me. Do you see what they do with that information? It's sick. Honestly, it's none of our business where any of us live. Hey, Banana Hammock, how are you? We don't know who it's. We don't know who's the one doing it. We don't know if it's Bombshell's crew. We don't know if it's Panhandle and Blobby's crew. We don't know. I know that Panhandle and Blobby, aka Brooke, has talked about wanting men to show up in droves to Jules' house if she got mad, and had agreed that she wanted a Craigslist done to Jules when they were fighting. That's happened. So she's capable, and she's threatened to do it before. I think the only reason she didn't is because she was talked out of it. But Bombshell, we don't know. We don't know if it's her or not. But this whole thing originated from the IP2 community. It's the first time I saw it. And like I said, Bombshell used to cover, like, be a part of that stuff. Which I never knew that until like 2 months ago, that's where she originally came from. So yeah, we don't know for sure, but it's got to be one of them. It has to be. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Okay, girl. I hope you have a great move. Oh, look at your picture. You look so pretty in that. But Banana Hammock, if you just came here, someone's offering a $1,000 reward to whoever will come forward with the information. $1,000, just with screenshots, with proof of who did it, and they get $1,000. And I would assume Amber wouldn't care, like, if they wanted to be kept anonymous. I don't think she would care too much if they wanted to be kept anonymous. You know, like, she would know, of course, who did it, but I'm saying as far as announcing to YouTube that this is who came forward with the evidence, I don't think she's requiring that. She just needs the proof on who did it. Is that right, Shell? That's crazy. That's funny. I didn't know that that's your son's name. That's a trip. Well, then I apologize every time I say that name and it's never anything positive, because I didn't know that was your son's name too. That's a very good reward. Amber's offering 5, Broke Snow's offering 2, Miki's offering 100, Lisa's offering 100. And who was the other one? I'm sorry, I'm the worst with short-term memory, y'all. Did I already say Kat, Broke Snow's, Lisa, Shell? That's right, and Amber. Okay, yeah. And they're all together, they would do 100. I mean, 100, 1,000. Good God Almighty. Speak. Absolutely. It's about keeping the kids safe and keeping families safe. That's it. That's all it's about. Same with, like I said, that's the reason I care, is because it's about so many people could have got hurt. Thank you, Sly. Well, Scaly, I had no idea that was his name. That's ironic. It's a good name, though. I'm not going to lie. It's a very unique name. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get going. Y'all see the reward. I'll make a community tab with it as well. And just get the information to Amber and the rest. These women will follow through with it. It's not a trick, okay? Thank y'all so much for being here, guys. Thank you, Jade, so much for the gifted memberships a minute ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that greatly. And I guess I'll see y'all. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. This shit's got me flustered. Like, my blood pressure's up, and that wouldn't even happen to me. Yep, shout out to Sophie. I wish she had made it. She said she spoke to that lady with the paranormal stuff from last night, but I'm sure she'll catch us in the next one. Kids are off limits no matter who it is. So I don't care who you are. Leave people's kids alone. Please, for the love of God, leave people's kids alone. Stop trying to get people K because you don't like someone on the internet, because that's what y'all are doing. All right, guys, leave some rainbow emojis in the chat as we leave. We are proud allies over here for the LGBTQIA, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much, y'all. Bye.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I